of tasting the iconic Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I got a golden ticket.
Here, try some.
Chocolate bar that's worth certainly a golden ticket.
Very, like my mom was very strict with candy growing up.
Onward!
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Film and Flavor. I'm Zain Hassan.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Ahmed Zayani.
In today's episode, we are going to be diving into the wonderful world of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where we can find the most unique balance between magic and morality.
The story of Willy Wonka is a candy-coated adventure that has captivated audiences for generations. We'll talk more about that sweet, sweet story here today.
Willy Wonka, the amazing chocolatier.
Ahmed, if you've ever dreamed of tasting the iconic Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory chocolate bar, then today's your lucky day.
You know what? I'm going to take a page out of Channing Tatum's role in Deadpool and Wolverine and say, oh, Lord, have I been waiting for this.
That's a good way of putting it.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm very excited to be trying this today.
As am I. But I originally thought we were going to discuss two different films because Willy Wonka to me might be different than the Willy Wonka your generation is accustomed to, right?
So you grew up with the Gene Wilder.
The Gene Wilder one. Yes, the superior version, please.
Okay, we can agree to disagree again, but I grew up with the Johnny Depp version, I'd say. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory holds a very special place in my heart. It's one of the biggest movies from my childhood. My dream as a kid was to try one of his candy creations, whatever he was doing at the time. But I'd say I really have always wanted to try the chocolate bar.
Oh, as am I.
It looked like a regular chocolate bar, but it just looked very appetizing on screen.
There's something about the way it's shot, whether it's Mel Stewart or any of the other directors that filled that seat. It just looks like the most delicious candy bar you could ever see.
Yes.
And nothing you could find in the supermarket would unfortunately hit that sweet spot.
Exactly. Yeah, it just looked too appetizing. So, Ahmed, speaking of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you said you preferred the Gene Wilder one. So, can you tell me why you prefer that version?
See, I think it comes to a couple things. First of all, the performance of Gene Wilder. To me, he is a comedic genius, a savant, if you will. And Willy Wonka just highlights all his strong suits. He is the movie. Yes, I understand it's a story of Charlie Bucket and all the other kids, but Gene Wilder transcends the film itself. Add to that the music in the original is just so much more captivating than the Johnny Depp film. I understand what Tim Burton was going with in that movie. I understand what Johnny Depp was trying to do in that performance. It just did not sit well with me in comparison to the original.
I think it's because you mostly grew up with it and it felt more familiar to you. But I think to follow through with your point that you said earlier that, Gene Wilder is the movie, that's exactly how I feel with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I feel like Johnny Depp is the movie. He really truly made the film what it is. He's played many different iconic characters, but I feel like this one kind of stands out because Willy Wonka, to me, as a child, he was never really a character that I was able to discern properly, if that's the right word to use. I'm not really sure. I wasn't able to kind of understand what this person's moral is. What is he trying to do? Is he a good person? Is he a bad person? And Johnny Depp kind of captured that. He's a very, I guess you could say, what's a word to describe Willy Wonka?
See, for Johnny Depp's Wonka, I would say he still has that childlike wonder to him.
Yes.
That he feels quite a bit like a child in a man's body. Whereas Wilder's Wonka seems to be a bit more
Mature.
on edge.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him sinister, but he does have that like element towards him that makes you question what he's doing, his motives and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, the same with Johnny, but except Johnny is like a little, he was a bit more, I would say he's weirder. He was more weird.
Well, let's go with eccentric.
That's good.
Let's go with
eccentric. Yeah, that's a good word to describe
that's a safe.
Yeah.
That's a safe word.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Here. Try some of this, it'll do you good. You look starved to death.
And nobody wants the prize more than young Charlie Bucket. But as his family is too poor, buying one chocolate bar is far too expensive. But in films, magic can always solve problems and dreams can always come true. And that's how young Charlie was able to get the golden ticket. The golden ticket isn't just a golden opportunity. It is a test.
No, absolutely, Zain. Now, did you know that the character of Willy Wonka has been portrayed in films multiple times? Now, as we talked earlier, in 1971, Gene Wilder brought Willy Wonka to life in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Wilder's portrayal remains widely beloved and is considered one of the greatest roles of his. Johnny Depp took over the character in 2005's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Also received numerous compliments. And then in 2023, Timothée Chalamet portrayed Willy Wonka in a standalone film titled Wonka. Chalamet's performance has been both praised and criticized, but all three actors, Wilder, Depp, and Chalamet, received Golden Globe nominations for Best Actor in a Comedy or Musical for their portrayals.
I loved his mysterious but charming personality at the same time. It's like you never really knew if he's a mad genius or if he's just playing with everyone for laughs.
You know, speaking of a mad genius, I know that our own Willy Wonka, Chef Ali, is preparing something very delectable for us today, right?
Yes, he is.
So good. So let's head on to the kitchen and see what Chef Ali Yusuf has prepared for us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Chef Ali Yusuf. I will be making a chocolate bar that's worth certainly a golden ticket. We are going to use the finest ingredients to create this timeless chocolate treat. So let's get this started. To start with, we have a nice, very simple ingredients. Starting with chocolate chip, peanut butter, another butter, then crackers, and icing sugar or sugar powder. Let's start with crackers. You can just break them, put them in the bowl. It's all up to you how much. Then peanut butter. It's very simple and easy. That's why, since we're doing it at home, not using any machines, I'm doing it here manually on a bowl. Then I'll buy butter and sugar. I'm just going to combine everything together. If you're really into the chocolate, then this is the perfect episode that you want to watch throughout this season. This is almost there. Let it be there for a bit while, and then meanwhile we're going to melt the chip chocolate or chocolate chip with butter, or if you don't want to put butter, you can put milk as well. That looks beautiful, melting it. Simple and easy. Therefore, the chocolate, it's there, ready. You don't want to burn it. Remember, do it on a very low heat. Spread it. You don't put a lot, just a little bit. because we're going to mix it with the other mix. Make sure you fill up the gaps, the corners. Now we're going to put anywhere all over. We're going to put the peanut butter with the crackers and the sugar. You can make sure you combine it really well so you can get a nice flavor. Now, if you don't have a spreader in the kitchen, it's okay. You can use a knife or a spoon, whatever makes you happy. Yet, as we said, we're not a factory, we're in the house. So, gotta make sure got it right. Make sure you press it so you've got no air inside. You fill up all the gaps, the holes. Now you can remove all the extra. Now we're going to top it off with more chocolate. You've got to have a nice and slick. Therefore, we're going to put it in the fridge until it cools down, and then we can open it. And that's our last result. And from there, you can have your chocolate at home. You can make it smaller and do mini chocolate bars for the kids once you have an occasion or something. Up to here, I'm gonna put it in the fridge, let it cool down, and then from there, we'll take it out and let's wrap it. And we are back. It took us almost 20 minutes to freeze the chocolate. And it's there, it's almost ready. Now, this is how it looks. Now we're going to break it and take it out of the, look at that. That looks beautiful, actually. That's the chocolate bars we have. I can break it easily, but I want to have a nice cut. Now, I got this some aluminum foil. Gonna place one. And we got golden ticket printed also. I'm just gonna place it right there and then cover it. And now this is how to make the Willy Wonka chocolate bar at home. Enjoy it at home with your friends and beloved ones. And don't forget the golden ticket.
Welcome back. Thank you so much, Chef Ali Yusuf. And here we have the Willy WonkaBar, which is the key to unlocking the magic of the film. The golden ticket was hidden inside similar bars, and it is the object that set the whole story in motion. Now, Zain, do you think there is a golden ticket inside of one of these beauties?
I hope so.
I hope so. What do you think we get if there's a golden ticket inside?
Probably, I don't know.
Like a tour of Chef Ali's kitchen, maybe?
Probably, or his magic tricks, or his tricks and his ways of cooking. Because sometimes he adds a little bit of a like authentic touch to his dishes.
There are a lot of mysteries we're about to uncover,
Yes.
aren't there? Absolutely. Okay, shall we? Okay, that is. Ooh!
I want to perfectly peel it. So.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't want to spoil this.
What?
Wait, hold it. You got one too.
You gotta go. I got.
Listen, okay, this is not fair.
I actually did not expect it.
This is not fair. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a golden ticket. She got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket.
Wow, I did not expect this. Thank you.
You know, I'm gonna keep this on me.
I'm gonna keep this on me too. This is a really nice gift.
This is a very nice touch, to be honest.
But where is this gonna take us?
There's only one way to find out. Are you ready to take the plunge? But first, let's try the chocolate.
Let's try it.
This actually looks like, you know, one of those fancy chocolate bars?
Yes. Reminds me a lot of the one from Up.
Oh, it's actually stuffed.
Yeah, peanut butter. Okay.
Oh. Okay. What does it taste like to me?
Reese's.
Yeah, I was gonna say it tastes like an elevated Reese's bar.
And I love Reese's. So this is perfect.
I'm absolutely addicted to Reese's bar. This actually feels like a mishmash of Reese's bar and those Dubai chocolate bars.
Yeah, the ones that have the
The pistachio canapa.
yeah.
But I think this could be more appetizing than that.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I'm a big fan of peanut butter, so this is just perfect. I actually did not know the original one included peanut butter. I thought it was just plain chocolate.
I think there are variants of that, to be honest.
The golden ticket one? Wait, is there one that comes with a golden ticket?
I think you need to rewatch the film to be
Yeah,
100%
yeah.
done. But I think it came in more than one flavor.
Yeah.
I think. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, but I mean, this definitely lived up to its expectations.
Oh, absolutely.
I totally understand why hundreds of kids were fighting over this.
And this will definitely set our path towards the chocolate factory, right?
Yes, for sure.
Now, do you think that the chocolate factory in the movie, whether it's the Depp version or the Wilder version, do you think it looks magical or?
If I'm gonna be truly honest, in both versions, I'd say, okay, not the Gene Wilder one, but the one that I'm mostly familiar with, which is the Johnny Depp one, I feel like it wasn't really magical. Very realistic, very boring, very bland. Wait, no, my perspective's completely shifted because I just remembered the chocolate lake?
Chocolate River.
The chocolate river. That was amazing. That was my dream as a child, to just dip in that chocolate river.
You know, I'll say this. In the remake, the Tim Burton one, the chocolate river looks so much more better
That's
than the
what I was
original.
referring to, the Tim Burton one.
Yeah, because I recently rewatched the original, and that kind of looked like sewage water. That did not look appetizing at all. And as a kid, watching that, I always thought, oh, this is the coolest place ever. Right now, I'm watching it, and I think I need an insulin shot. Because
It looks
it's just
really
so
good.
unhealthy.
But it looks so good.
It does, but
You're being a big party pooper.
I am. But here's the thing, and this is the hypochondriac in me talking. Walking around exposed candy, that cannot be healthy.
I understand the point of the film, and the point of the film is to tell you that there are no limitations when it comes to candy, and if you get the chance to visit the chocolate factory at least for a day, then why not make the most out of it, and why not jump in that river, and why not eat Violet's bubblegum thing, and just make the most out of what you have, because candy is, you know, you don't get to have it every, I don't know about you, but I was never really, like, I was in a household where candy is not